Can you guys hear me? Maybe? Waiting. No. Not sure. There we go. I think you guys can hear me, see me. Maybe? Okay. Oh. All right. Well, let's see. There's one person. I think there's one person here. I can see there's a delay. I can see it over there. Two people. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to see about the... Oh, there it is. You have chat this time. Yay! There we go. Okay. So, Adam, you can definitely hear me. Hopefully. Yay! Okay, I'm live. Get to see the side profile of my head. How is everybody today? 3 o'clock on a Saturday, at least my time. So, sorry, I don't have the chat up there on the phone. I'm looking at my iPad over here. So here we go. All right. Okay. How is everybody today? Everybody have a great week, hopefully. Yay. Yes, I can hear the Lisa. That's what they call me at work. No, I was joking. Yeah, there we go. Now I see you, Adam. You're popping up here. Okay, so welcome. Today, we're going to try to attempt to make lasagna rolls. I've made lasagna, but I've never made, let's see, looking forward to this. I totally knackered it last time. Knackered it. Yes, I've heard that on, because I watch, what's that show on Amazon? I watched the Grand Tour with, what the heck's his name? Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May. Yeah. Show cracks me up. I love that show. Yeah. And they use some of those terms like knackered and well, they use a bunch of colorful terms as well. But yeah, but it's on Amazon, so it's okay. So yeah, so we're gonna try to do the rolls. I haven't made them before, but I have made lasagna before. So basically, I'm just gonna take my basic generic lasagna recipe and we're gonna turn it into a lasagna roll. And I think Adam, another Adam from the UK, said that you guys don't get the long... It was slim pickings at the grocery store today, because I waited to the last minute, of course. Let's see here. So we have these longer ones. I'm not sure. I don't know how many inches this is. I don't know. Maybe like 8 or 10 inches. Because they said you guys don't get the long ones over there. So I am going to... Once they get soft, I'm going to take some and chop them in half just to see if we can make the UK version, the shorter version of the roll-ups. But yeah. Hey, Diane, how are you? Hi, Diane. I hope you and the family are doing well up in freezing New York. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. There is another Adam. But you're the bomb, Adam. You are Adam the bomb. No, so, yeah. So we got, how many people are here? 7? So I'm gonna, I'm gonna go ahead and start, because I did cheat just a bit, because I'm kind of using, well, I'm gonna bring you over and show you. I'm kind of using the Ninja Foodie 1 lid as a stove. I'm actually gonna boil water, instead of pressure cooking the noodles, because I'm not sure if they'd even fit anyway. I'd probably have to chop them in half to get them to fit in there. So we are doing it the old-fashioned way of just boiling water, but we're not boiling it on the stove. We're actually going to boil water in the Ninja Foodie 1 lid. Let me pop you over here for a quick second and show you what I did. I know, I need a better system here. Now I'll point you down just a bit. So what I did, I know I closed the lid, but what I did was I put it on sear saute and it's on high, and as you can see, this thing is filled up to 22 cups, or I really can't see and I don't want to put my hands in there. It's filled all the way up. It's not to the max for pressure cooking, but it's filled up as much as I can get it filled up without, you know, having maybe some boilage over the top. But sear saute high, and so far it's been cooking for 20 minutes. So this is kind of, I don't know if it's slower or not than the cooktop. I really don't know. But it's coming up. You can see it's starting to get a little bit of bubbles in it right now. If you guys can see right in there. But that's what we're looking at right now. And that's what I'm going to opt to do just for, just to get the noodles started. Because they are going to take like 10 minutes to cook. So I just wanted to show you guys that real fast. Hi. And who else is here? Let's see. Okay. And who else is in here? I see 11 people are here. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. Ooh, 12. Everybody say hello. And yeah. Tell me where you're from. I'm just curious to see where you're all from. I'm down in Florida, and it's hot today. I'm not complaining. It's just hot. You know something? Adam, well, I'm sure you guys can read it. Adam says he uses the Tostino pizza rolls and Chef Boyardee canned lasagna. I've never had that. I've never had a pizza roll, and I've never had the canned lasagna. I've never had it. But, you know, I'm willing to try it. It's like when I was a kid, we ate SpaghettiOs. I used to love SpaghettiOs. And I tried them as an adult. Yeah. Yeah. And we'll keep them in the childhood. Let's see. Oh, Manchester. Manchester. See, when I hear Manchester, I think New Hampshire. But Manchester, UK. Oh, Tampa. Hey, David. I'm going up. I'm going to pass through next weekend. I got to go pick up a little travel trailer in Ocala next weekend. So I'm going to pass by you. Let's see. Manchester. Minnesota. Yeah, I've driven through Minnesota, but not during the winter. And I'm sure it's a little chilly-willy up there. Susan from Daytona Beach. That's, what, 4 hours away, maybe? Folsom Prison. All right. We have good Wi-Fi here. Folsom Prison. Isn't that like Folsom, California? I'm pretty sure. Folsom Prison. Isn't that where Johnny Cash sang that song? I forget. Somebody else is going to have to bring that up because I can't remember. Sis is trying to chat but having trouble getting on. She says, hey. Hey, Diane and Rosemary. Those were my mother's, Rosemary was my mother's bestie. So, and Diane is Rosemary's sister. And they support me on the YouTube. Yeah, Johnny Cash, see? Oh, I just kicked the tripod. Johnny Cash. I'm just going to turn my back on you guys just to check the water because I'm just waiting for it to come up. I'm just going to grab some salt. And yeah, I've never cooked live before, so you might have to put up with a bunch of humming, perhaps whistling, and stuff like that, because it's usually what I do in the kitchen. Let's see. Sir Reginald Bloomfield. Is it Blom? Hold on. I need new glasses. Lincoln, UK. I don't know where Lincoln is. I mean, I'm not very good with the geography, but I have learned a lot by watching the Grand Tour and the show that they were on before. I've learned a lot about UK. She loved hearing her name. Rosemary. Now, Rosemary, let me tell you, Rosemary is 100% Italian. And I know she can do a much better job than me. And her mother, Mrs. A could cook up a storm. She'd do that Friday night pizza, because my mother always remembered that. So, Philadelphia. Hey, Jackie, how are you? I'm going to have to do that Philadelphia cheesesteak, but I prefer to go on a road trip and go buy them up in Philly. Let's see. Central East England. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Reginald. Reginald? My bifocals aren't working here. Let me put you guys a bit closer here. Here we go. All right. Nah. Atom bomb. Nah, I'm South Florida. SoFlo. I'm Southwest Florida. I'm in Naples, Florida. Enjoying the winter down here instead of in upstate New York. So, I'm grateful. Yes, Diane. I remember the sweet memories. well, I don't want to say that. Well, no, you guys don't live there anymore. But in Albany, I remember. Mrs. A. All right, let's see if let's go check on our water here. Now this is taking an awful long time. So my suggestion is either pressure cook the noodles if you want to chop them in half, or cook them on a stovetop, because this is taking quite a long time. We're up to 24 minutes and 27 seconds. But since we're waiting here, I'm going to take a pinch of kosher salt, which I need more. I'm almost out. There we go. And I know it's not boiling yet, but I am just going to pop them in here. And we're just going to cook this. Oh, I just broke one. Oopsies. I'm just going to place them in there. All right. I think the back says about 10 minutes for these, so we're just going to cook them for like 10 minutes and see how they do. Got a spatula. I'm just going to wait till they soften a bit, and then I can push them down just a bit so they're all in the water. Now, a lot of people at this point, they add oil. My mom never did, but I think I'm going to just add like a splash of oil just to prevent them from sticking. If I was putting sauce, like making spaghetti or something like that, there we go. I never add oil, but that's just preference. Everybody's different. I'm just adding a little bit of avocado oil. All right. All right, so they're pushed down. Now what do you guys think of Lutz, Florida? Yeah, I know where that is. Yep, Lutz, Florida. Let's see me go back here. Sweet memories. Hey, Rosemary. Yeah, Trish, I'm doing roll-ups. I'm not doing traditional lasagna today. We're actually going to do, we're going to make lasagna roll-ups. Somebody from the UK, Adam from the UK, suggested we do that, so we're going to do that. Let's see. Rosemary, when am I coming back? I don't know, Rosemary. My contract ends March 19th, but I may extend for another 5 weeks because they're so short-staffed down here. San Diego. I've always wanted to go there and work. Perfect weather. Yeah. I'll get out there sometime. And like I said, this still isn't boiling, so this is actually taking quite some time. Now we have an option here because I do have, well actually I have a stove. Yeah, definitely, Rosemary, when I come back to New York, I will visit. I will stop by and visit. But then I'm going to be back on the road again very soon after that. North Dakota. I haven't, that's one of the states I haven't been to yet. So I've driven across South Dakota. I remember that trip. Someplace called Dock something. I forget. Because I took me 112 miles to find a cup of coffee. I remember that trip. But that was how many years ago? That was 24 years ago when I drove cross country that one time. I miss Florida. Hold on. I miss Florida blinking COVID, so I'll be there in October. Can't wait. Yeah, Florida's wide open, and I think the rest of the states are coming around to that. I'm pretty sure. Like they stopped the mask mandates. I think in California, but I'm not quite sure. There's Yvonne in Ireland. I know you guys are going to think I'm terrible. I totally forgot about, well, this is for the Americans. I totally forgot that tomorrow is Super Bowl Sunday to do an appetizer. Yeah, I know. And then I totally forgot that Valentine's Day is this next week. I totally forgot. So I didn't do any recipes specific to those holidays. But you can always I don't know, do a steak if people like steak or something like that. And there's Cheryl Lee, Naples. You were on last week, I think, because you've been here since 1964, I think you said. I'm pretty sure you said that. Yes. American born in Belfast. Hello, Ireland. Wow. We have an international crowd today, which is fantastic. That's super. But, yes, but we're all the same. And this, okay, hold on. I think we're getting to a boil here. So what I wanted to ask you guys was, do you want me to make everything in this one pot? One pot. I keep calling it the one pot. The one lid. Because as soon as I get done, as soon as these get done boiling, which is going to be a bit, I can, because I want to cook a little bit of, because we're doing like a meat version. I picked up some hot Italian sausage, and I picked up some 93% lean ground beef, which you guys would probably call mincemeat. This is minced sausage and mincemeat. And we're going to just take a half a pound of each, and we're going to do, which equals a pound. The sausage just gives it extra flavor, and I think it tastes better if you put sausage in with lasagna. Now, you can not add meat at all if you do not want the meat in it. And I did forget, because I like spinach in mine, but I forgot to pick some up today at the store, because the stores are brutal right now down here. It is crazy, crazy busy in Florida right now. Oh, I showed you how to cook pasta in the pressure cooker. Yeah, it's like super quick and easy. Like, okay, now we're at a boil, so I'm going to see what marked the time. It's 20 after 3, so in 10 minutes I'll check this. So, I'm just stirring it because I don't want it to stick to the bottom. Okay. And sorry, Rosemary, I didn't make homemade sauce. I just picked up a jar of sauce. I know. Hey, CJ, how are you? How are you today? Oh, CJ, I saw your, what did you make the pork belly tacos? Oh, you know, I'm going to drive out to California and get me some of those pork belly tacos. Everybody, cooking with CJ. He cooks using the Ninja Foodie grill mostly. He does do some videos on the one lid and the original Ninja Foodie, but he also has, he uses the Blackstone. CJ, do you use the green egg, or I can't recall if you use the green egg or not, but he makes amazing, amazing barbecued foods. It's fantastic, just totally fantastic. And of course, I didn't watch your video yet. You did a wing video today. So everybody, if you're celebrating the Super Bowl tomorrow, check out his wing video. Yeah, come on out. You know something? I'm going to be out that way. Hopefully, after I get done with Florida, I shoot back to New York, and then I'm heading west somewhere for my next nursing assignment. I just don't know where yet. Where the need will be, I will go. So, yeah. So to get back to the question, does everybody want me to cook everything in the one lid, or do you want me to move this along and cook these meats up on the stovetop? It's up to you. I'm flexible. I don't go on call until probably 6:30 tonight. So sometimes they call me at 6:15 if I have to go in. There we go. Pit Boss, Pit Barrel, Weber. No green egg. Oh, sorry. I think my brother has the green egg. Pit Boss, Pit Barrel. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, he does an amazing job. So check out his vids if you guys cook outside at all, go check him out. And it's Cooking with CJ, and I think he has another channel as well. It's what is it? Cooking with CJ Quay? Something like that. You can post it, CJ. Go ahead and put it on the chat. Lydia said that she uses Rayo sauce. Yeah, Rayo sauce is the bomb. That is really, really good pasta sauce. I know, Diane. I'm just so used to, my mom always made the sauce, so I opted not to do sauce today. I just did it quick. Everything. Okay, Daniel. Yeah, this is going to be a long live stream then, because this pasta, we're moving along. It's not like a true boil. It's like on the stovetop. I'll bring you guys over so you can check this out. Ah! Just got wet. Let me just pop you over here for just for a quick second, everybody. I don't want to make people sick. But we got a little bit of a boil, but not as much as you would get on a stovetop. Sorry, everybody, if you're making me feel ill. But yeah. Yeah, there we go. CJ's Quay. Check out Cooking with CJ and CJ's Quay. Check it out. Fantastic. And I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, sorry. But yeah. Yeah, less dishes always wins, David. I wholeheartedly agree. Because dishes, ugh. Lasagna's not too bad. It's more of, actually, while I'm waiting, I can probably, because I went to Publix today. And I had a heck of a time finding like an 8-ounce or a pound piece of mozzarella there. So I asked, because usually it's with the ricotta cheese. It's not with the ricotta cheese. It's on the other side of the store. And it was crazy busy. Trust me, it was nuts there today. But I actually got, this is Boar's Head mozzarella. I just had them, this is the Boar's Head mozzarella cheese, and I'm just going to shred it. Oh, I didn't realize you had so much water in this one. No, I'm just, for everybody that popped them a bit late, I'm actually cooking the noodles the old-fashioned way. I was going to pressure cook them, but then I'd have to break them in half. This way I'm just cooking the noodles like you would on a stovetop, but I'm using the Ninja Foodie one lid basically as a stovetop. Just using the sear saute, brought the water up to a boil, put a little bit of salt in, and I added the whole box of lasagna noodles. Oopsies. And that's what I did today. Just for something, actually it's good to, I guess, experiment and use the different features on the one lid. So I'm actually going to bring you over here and you guys can watch me shred cheese just so I can get rolling here. CJ and Lisa in the same live. That's awesome. That's right. I know if I do head out there, CJ, I will come over and we will cook together. I'll have to bring because I should have my little travel trailer. Because I actually used a flat top grill. What is it? The Blackstone, I think. I have a little one, a 17-inch that I bring camping, and I make breakfast on that. Yeah. Currently studying for the NCLEX. Yay! Congratulations. Yes. Congrats on the nursing degree and the NCLEX. You can do it. You can do it, definitely. Go ahead. That's awesome, Chris. I've been a nurse for, I'm embarrassed to say, I think I've been a nurse for almost 28, 29, 30 years. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Sylvia. No worries. I'll recap. Oh, yeah. The lasagna rolls, yeah. And then, like, there's variations and stuff on that as well, Yvonne. You can, like, I always like spinach in mine, but that's just personal preference. Some people don't like the extra veg. I think it tastes good. And I just picked up ricotta. I just did some Parmesan cheese I had in the freezer. I just shredded it on my microplaner. Mozzarella, salt, pepper, sauce. I'm cheating using a little bit of roasted garlic and some Italian seasoning. And like I'm a firm believer, just mix your meats a bit. Because straight hamburgers it's kind of boring and it's just, I don't know. Add a little bit of sausage and it always tastes better. But I don't know if, Yvonne, you can get Italian sausage over there. Not sure. Sorry guys, just going back over to the pasta. So make sure this is cooked. All right, so we've got 7 minutes on the pasta. 3 more minutes, I'm just gonna bring it over to the stove and drain it. Let me bring you guys over here. So you can see my kitchen that needs to be. Let me put you over here. And what I will do, there we go, you guys can see a bit. Just so it stays like a bit neater. And I'll chit chat with you guys. Let me get this stuff out of the way here. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. This is just mozzarella from the deli. Usually I get the fresher stuff, but I couldn't find it in the store, and because usually, like I said, it's like with the ricotta. And shredding your own cheese is better because it doesn't have that. I'm not sure if they put potato starch or they put some kind of starch to prevent it from like sticking. And this is just boar's head mozzarella. There we go. I'm sorry, I can't, let me see if I can see some of your comments over here. I have the same stove. This is a stove that came with the condo. Yeah, it's a Frigidaire. Oh, you're welcome, Sylvia. I'm an operating room nurse, so I don't work up on the floors anymore. I did years ago, but now I work in the operating room. But let's see, I used to use beef and pork mince. Yes. Yep, beef and pork mince. It'll taste great. Because with the Italian, the cool thing with the Italian sausage is that, which Diane, I'm sure you can correct me on this, because your mom used to give me, Mrs. A used to give me sausage seasoning. I remember she gave me a jar of that one time. It was fantastic. And then Rosemary has that special, what is that stuff that you powder up? It's like a sausage seasoning. Which when I come back to New York, I'm coming over to your house, Rosemary, and we're going to do a quick video on how we're going to make that sausage seasoning. It's amazing. All right, I think that's enough mozzarella for now. Let's see. Chris, when can I afford it? What? Let me see here. Let me go back in the comments. Sorry, everybody. Same stuff. Wow, thank you for being a nurse. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I watch both CJ and Cheddar. Yes, CJ has some great vids. Awesome stuff. Especially with, I love pork belly. And when he made those pork belly tacos, I'm like, oh man, I want some of those. When can I afford it? Afford what, Chris? Sneaky based. Well, I could tell you guys a story. No. When I used to be an LPN at a nursing home, I used to bake for them and bring stuff in. Let's see. It's always busy on Saturday. Yeah, public. Oh my God, it's insane today. It was, it's always busy Saturdays, Publix. Yep. I know, Super Bowl Sunday. I totally forgot it was Super Bowl Sunday. I don't even know who's in the Super Bowl. Is it the, I know, I'm pathetic. Is it the Bears and the, no. If somebody knows who's in the Super Bowl, please write it down. And write it down. Comment down below. I cannot recall. I'm not a big football person. I mean, I'll watch the games, like if I get invited out or something, or to someone's house, I'll do it, but I don't follow football. Let's see. Yeah, it's crazy busy. Oh, when I can afford ribeye and my bad split sentences. Red meat is crazy. Yeah, red meat is super expensive compared to what it was a few years ago. Yeah, red meat's way expensive. What's a Super Bowl? Rams and Bengals, thank you. Thanks, CJ. I know, I'm pathetic. Now, if it was like, because like when I went to school at University of Buffalo, I was a Buffalo Bills fan. When I lived in Tampa, I was a Buccaneers fan, but that's when they were horrible. Horrible back in the early 90s. Now that I'm down here in Naples, I guess I'll have to be a Miami Dolphins fan. But when I'm in New York, am I a Giants fan or am I Jets fan? Rams. Bengals and Rams. So, for the Americans, what's your team? Who do you want to win? Let me check. All right, the pasta should be done. So, I'm not sure if you guys are going to... I'm not going to do close-ups of everything because I think it'll kind of make you guys dizzy. So what I'm going to do is come over here and I'm going to press stop. And I need a better setup in this kitchen, but I'll come up with something eventually. Like a table or something, so I can have a table like in front of me. That's what I'm thinking. And then I can just break it down or go out and put it in the dining room. So be careful. I've got my silicone mitts. And I already have a strainer in the kitchen sink. So I'm going to take it out. Be careful. And I'm going to strain these noodles. What I'm going to do is put the pot right back in here. And I'm going to rinse them quickly with cold water just to get the starch off them. Maybe. maybe I should put a GoPro on my head. All right, there we go. All right. Noodles are rinsed. So what I'm going to do as well, which I'm just going to go ahead and do, we're going to do sear saute, and I'm just going to hit start. So now it's starting back up again. And I'm just going to let that, that should be fine. And I didn't even look at these. This is 1.2 pounds. This is a pound. So I'm going to take half of these, like half of the beef and then half of the hot Italian sausage. Oh my God, I can't talk. And just for the people in the UK, because I'm not sure, can you guys get Italian sausage over there? The ingredients, well, of course, pork. And you're going to use salt, pepper, and fennel. Fennel is most important when it comes to sausage. And of course, they add a little bit of dextrose, sugar, and paprika. So mostly the most important spice for this that flavors everything is the fennel. The fennel's amazing. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm just going over to the comments. Oh yeah, Diane, your mom's sausage spice was the best. Yes. All right. So I'm just going to take this. You guys can see me doing this, sort of. This is hard cooking live. I'm not going to lie to anybody. This is hard. I think if I had a straight-on kitchen, just a little bit of beef. I'm just going to pop these in the fridge fast. I will take care of them later. Just pop them in there. All right, so bring you guys over here. So that's what we're doing. We're just cooking up some meat for the lasagna. And like I said before, I think this Ninja Foodie 1 lid gets hotter than the older models. It's just on sear saute. So we're going to let that cook for a bit. Actually, we're going to cook it through, actually. Now, at this point, what you can do, if you wanted to saute up a little bit of onion, you can do that. You can also add more seasoning if you'd like, which I might add just a little bit of roasted garlic. Maybe just like a 1/4 teaspoon of the roasted garlic. And then some Italian seasoning. Just a little bit, like a 1/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. This is an optional step. You don't have to do it. See if I read your comments. I'm going to turn this down to 4. There we go. All right. I just popped over. Adam, that's kind of true. Yeah. Let's see. Need to find an Italian store if you can find one in the UK. Yep. Take care, CJ. Yeah, I'm not sure if the UK has Italian stores. I'm not quite sure. Maybe in the big city, perhaps London. I don't know. See, where I'm from up in New York, near Albany, Albany has a ton of Italian stores where you can get sausage, everything. Alright, so it's cooking up nicely. Yeah, this is pretty cool, cooking in real time. Let's see. Yeah, the meat chopper, it's, yeah, Sylvia, it's worth it. Because I have, that one's an OXO, the OXO, and then I also picked one up at the dollar store. I think the OXO works better. However, that was like, I think it's like $10 for that one. Where the dollar store, it was like $1 for the food chopper, and it works great. Let's see. London and Bedford have Italian communities. That's awesome. So they should have an Italian store in one of those areas. Now I'm going to go ahead and stop this. So I shut the heat off on it. I'm going to pull this. And now we can let the games begin. I'm going to pull you guys back. Try not to make you sick here. Just so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so there's not that much grease. That's why I did pick up the 93% hamburger, so there's not a lot of grease in here, which is fantastic. Because usually, like, if you have a lot of grease, I would actually strain it. I'm going to go over to the sink, and I am going to take paper towels. You can wash this out if you want to. I'm just going to take some paper towels and wipe the ceramic bowl out. Alright, I'm not going to put it back for right now because it's going to have, actually I'm just going to go ahead and shut it off. Because we're done with the Ninja Foodie 1 lid for now. Let me bring you guys a bit closer. Ooh, yeah, that's the sun. Sorry about that. I know it looks like a mess, but... So there's that meat mixture, which looks really good. I'm going to take a jar of sauce. Use either homemade sauce, or this is a 24-ounce jar. Just use your favorite sauce. And like Diane said, Rayo's, really, really good sauce. Let's see. Just going to stir the sauce into the meat. Now I have another question for you, everybody out there. So I think what I'm going to do with this, I forgot, I didn't bring down my, I was going to add it all. I didn't bring down my pot and pot. You know, do you remember when Ninja Foodie first came out? Everybody was experimenting and using the pot and pot method. Because I would like to have that right now to do the pot and pot method with these rolls. But I forgot it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put those rolls into the Ninja Foodie multi-purpose pan. Let me stop for a second and pop over. I know. The problem with this, Sylvia, the biggest problem I see with the Ninja Foodie 1 lid, because it's attached, my upper cabinets. Because if I close it, I'm not sure if you guys can see over there. See, if I close it, if I push it back, I can open it this way. But then I can't get like a camera angle in there. I'd have to put a camera like on top of the fridge looking down, which maybe I'll do that in the future. But in order for me to film and stuff, I have to angle it and bring it forward, because if I open it, it hits the cabinet right there. So, but for you right now, I'll just push it back until I'm ready to use it again. Let's see. Oh yeah, ground veal would be amazing, Adam. Yeah, ground chicken. I remember, Rosemary, I remember my mom. She used ground chicken one time. Yeah, none of us ate it, but that was a long, long time ago. I remember. Got to try the ground chicken sometime. Or even, you know something, maybe like an Italian chicken sausage. Let's see, 90 or 140 miles. Oh, it takes you 90 to 140 miles to get to an Italian store. Wow, I'd go and stock up. I just learned you can take leftover chicken grease and freeze it into ice cubes for later cooking. It sounds good to try. Yeah, you can. And then there's a place called, it's in the Hudson Valley area, New York. And I can't recall the name of it. It's where I ordered duck from. It's called Hudson Valley Foie Gras. From Hudson Valley Foie Gras, you can order duck fat. You can also order, I think it's called schmaltz. It's the chicken fat. It's like they render out the fat and they sell it to you. And amazing duck breasts from there. And also duck confit, delicious. It's so yummy. Let's see, I like the Great Value sauce at Walmart for 88 cents. It's authentic Italian. Listen, Italians were very frugal in this country when they first came over. Just glad you know where it is. Yeah, Sylvia, it's because of the angles. I need, I'm going to have to see if I can get like a table or something that I can like cook towards the camera. I'll have to look around. Let's see, on the meat chopper, if you get a cheap one, make sure the sides are not sharp on the corners. Oh, thanks, Jenny, because you know something, now that you mentioned that, the one from the dollar store is sharper than the OXO one. Whoops, I'm just looking at it right now. All right, so what we're going to do next up, right here, I'm going to show you this bowl. I picked up some ricotta cheese. I picked up a 32 ouncer because I'm probably going to do what I want to try. I would like to try, because I'm going to pressure cook this today. But however, going forward, and because we have the new steam bake function, I'm just going to take half this ricotta and put it in here. Let's see, we're just going to do, well, I guess that's good. We're just doing a guesstimate. And I'm going to take some black pepper. I know, my pepper mill, I have to get another one. I'm looking at that. There's a pepper mill on Instagram that's like $200. However, you do like one turn and it's like 4 turns. So I would like to try that one out. I know, I measure with my hand, everybody. A little bit of Italian seasoning. I am going to add just a bit more salt, not too much, because the cheeses are salty. Maybe just a splash of roasted garlic, not much. You just want that undertone. And then Parmesan cheese. I'm going to measure with my hand. My mom loved Parmesan cheese. She would love this in here. Me, I'm not a big cheese person. Let's see. You know what I forgot to chop was the parsley. I got to go over there and chop that. I think we're going to start off with 1 egg because I don't want this too loose. There we go. 1 egg. Take some of that mozzarella cheese. And maybe just a little bit more. I am going to pop over and chop just a little bit of parsley because I kind of forgot. And I did get fresh today. When I was at Publix, I picked up a bunch. Just going to grab just a little bit of this. I'm going to chop this very, very fast. Sorry, y'all. See if I can put you. There we go. I'll put you right here. Just an awkward angle. Just grabbed a bunch of that parsley. Can't find my other knife, so we're going to use this knife. I don't use this knife a lot because this one, see how it's a little bit, it looks rusty? Yeah, this one requires a lot of care. It's like super sharp. I think it's a Japanese knife. I got it as a gift. But we're just going to chop this up. All right. And we're just going to go ahead and add that to the cheese mixture. Just gives it a little bit of color and a little bit of freshness. So like if you did have garlic, not garlic, if you did have spinach or something, you could actually add that. Just chop it up and add. Now I need another spatula. I'm ill prepared. Let's see, let's just grab this one. There we go. I'm just going to give this a mix. So I may go ahead and add another egg. I just want to see how thick it is because I don't want it too thin to spread it on the rolls. Looks good. And like I said, I've never made these before, so I am curious to see how these are going to come out. And that's all there is to it, right there. So I'm going to put this off to the side. Let me move a bunch of this stuff. Let's put that egg over there. So this is what eventually we're going to put the rolls in, is this container right here. So to start, what I'm going to do just right now, I'm just going to put some of this meat mixture with the sauce right on the bottom. So I thought about putting it in the roll-ups. We could do that too. So I'm curious to see how that's going to end up. So now I'm going to take you over this way. Put that back in there. All right, let's see. I'm just going back to check comments. Bye, Jenny. Have a good one. How often do I sharpen my knives? Yeah. My other knife, because I just switched over to this one because my other one needs to be sharpened. I try to use the, I don't want to call it a stone. What do they call that? It's that vertical where you take your knife and go like this. I use that almost every time before I use my knife, but it does need to be sent out. I'm just going to move you guys over this way quickly. Or you can get go to a person that sharpens knives, or if you find a place that sharpens scissors, they can do it too. A lot of your private kitchen stores will do it as well. Or you can get a stone like this. This is a micarto stone, so you can sharpen your knives on this stone right here. As you can see, somebody was sharpening their knives. All right, let me wash my hands real fast. All right, so we're going to take one of these rolls. And I'm okay with the parsley being right on the cutting board. That's not an issue. I am going to take a spoon. We're going to take some of that ricotta mixture. I'm actually going to do it this way. And we're just going to put like a thin layer. What would be even better for this? It would be a like a small cake decorators, like an angled cake decorating tool. Okay, we don't want it too thick and you don't want it too thin. That might be, let's try that. Because like I said, I've never done this before, and this is kind of exciting. And we're just going to roll this right up. Oh, cool, look at that. Awesome. Leave the cheese there. It's beautiful. So I'm just going to go over and put this directly in the pan. There's one. And I'll do these as quick as I can. And I'm just trying to think what else we can chit-chat about. Yeah, sharpening steel. Thank you. I try to use those. You should use a sharpening steel. I try to use it every time before I use my knife. Try. Am I successful? No. But I try to make a mental note. Because a dull knife is very dangerous. A sharp knife is not. But back home, I know there's a place. I take it to a kitchen shop in Clifton Park. That's like 15 minutes from my house to get my knife sharpened up there. Down here, I don't know where yet. But I might just use this. I might just use that stone. I'll have to watch a video so I don't mess it up. Might have to use that stone that's in the kitchen here. This might be getting a bit thick. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Because we are going to pressure cook this, but I'm thinking, not sure how it's going to go. So that's why I got that large container of ricotta. I want to either try making a lasagna or do the rolls again using the steam function. Like the steam bake. I should have taken care of the noodles. Here we go. So I was curious to see how that would actually come out. Oh, Lynn, let me cut one in half, because is it true in the UK you don't have these long pasta noodles? They're shorter. I will come back. Can't wait to see it. Milton, Florida. Hello, Milton, Florida. I got to go get some pineapple juice to can some pineapple in pint jars. Wow. That's one thing I've never done, Jenny. I've never canned pineapple before. I've canned most everything else. Not down here, but up in New York. I've canned beans. I've canned stew. I've canned, yeah, all sorts of stuff. Let me get a few more noodles out. Palette knife for spreading the cheese. More rectangular. Yes, exactly. More rectangular. Let's see. Oh, golly. That cheesecake. I remember making that. That was many, many moons. Jeez. I don't even remember when that was. That was a long time ago. All right, my noodles, I should have rinsed them a bit better. They've kind of molded and become one. Yeah, I promise you guys, when I go back to New York, we're going to Rosemary's house. And she's going to make... Oh, you know what Rosemary can make for us? Is that, the pepper bake. That is so good. My mom loved that. So we're going to have to get Rosemary on camera. Are you still there, Rosemary? Because we're going to put you on camera. Trying to keep these upright, but I'm not sure if it's going to stay that way because gravity's causing the rolls to go down. And I'm trying to keep the rolls vertical, but I'm not sure because it seems like the ricotta is sinking to the bottom. And this is a bit messy. You know what I did want to try just for fun? Let's see. Grab another spoon. I'm not sure if it's going to work. I wanted to see how this would come out. And this is basically how I do my videos a lot of times. I don't do testing before making a video so much anymore because everything's so expensive. But this is what I like to do. You just experiment to just see how they come out. This makes a giant roll. Look at that. Whoa. And that's with the meat and the cheese together. Oop, that one fell over. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to put these down. So, let's do a few more. This one's, oh, I lost half a roll there. All right, let me see. Yeah, Trish, yeah. Because I did see, I have to admit, I did watch one, no, it wasn't a video. I read one blog post, and she did it with the cheese only, and to me, you'd want both inside, so we're going to do the remainder with the meat inside. So we're just doing a dry run for everybody here to see how this comes out, because I got a couple more. I made too much pasta Next time I'll probably only do like a half a box. Oh, whoopsies. Hey, Leanne. I know I'm trying to read the comments and cook at the same time. So bear with me, everybody. And that drawer right there, I think I've cleaned that out 4 or 5 times because everything just falls right in there if you happen to just leave it open. All right, we're going to put these flat, put the cheese ones vertical. Yeah, the cheese is coming out the bottom. I'm just over here looking at the ones that are in the pan. I'm going to do one more because it looks like if I don't put them in there vertical and I put them in horizontal, you can't get as many as you want. And that's where I'm thinking the pot and pot, or if you had 2 of those pans and put them on the rack and layer them, you could probably get 2 of the Ninja multi-purpose pans in there. Oh, got it on the floor, everybody. That's my signature move. British government food policeman says 1 roll per family or go to jail. Oh, Lord. I hope it doesn't come to that. All right, this one I made a little bit too big. So, yeah, it's going to drip on the floor. And it hits again. Whoopsies. All right. So the presentation here is not very good in this pan. However, we're going to go with it. Let me rinse my hands. Grab another towel. When I cook, I go through these white towels. See these white towels? Like 10 to 15 of them, at least. Okay. Yeah. I would have used a half a box of, yeah, definitely a half a box of, oh my God, that's heavy. You guys see that? That's like super heavy. So what I wanted to do was keep these all vertical, but it looks like, see how the cheese is gravity? So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to flip these. I like to put them all flat. Might be able to put these 2 flat. Yeah, see, it's too, yeah, you need 2 pans, to be honest with you guys. Because see, the cheese is just coming right out of them. But the vertical look is looks better for presentation. However, I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more sauce on top of these since I have it. There's a ton of sauce here. And we're just going to have to, I know this is not the best looking, and this is why I do dry runs, everybody. So, all right, that's all I'm going to add for right now. Because I want to make sure the 2, like these don't have meat and those 2 don't have meat. The rest of them have meat inside. And I do have tons of mozzarella. So we're just going to add a little bit on top here. Nothing too crazy. Okay, so to this, what I'm going to do, since I don't have a lid to this like I would with the one pot, I'm going to put a piece of parchment paper over it. This is an optional step. You don't have to do it. I'm going to take foil. And I'm just going to put it over the top and underneath the pan. Alright, so that's all set to go. Then I'm going to get a measuring device and I'm going to get 1 cup of water. There we go. And before I put that in there, whoops, I'm going to take a rack. I'm going to pick that lasagna up, lasagna rolls, place it right on the rack. So that's all set to go right into the Foodie. So let's go back over to the Ninja Foodie. We're going to raise the lid. Yeah, it's just going to hit the cabinet. I'm going to go ahead and add that 1 cup of water. I'm going to pop this in. And a lot of times I put a silicone mat down there. I just didn't do it today. And we're going to close the lid. And let me take you guys down there so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I edit all this stuff out so you guys don't see me messing with the tripod. Can you see? Yes. Turn it on. We're going to turn this all the way over to pressure high in 10 minutes. We're going to hit start. Sorry, everyone. Okay. And you see the messy kitchen? Yes. I'll take care of all those dishes shortly. Let's see. Oh, that's awesome, Trish. Let me just grab this over here. Okay. I'm going to put this right so you guys can see me. Let's see. Now I have probably, because it's going to take, it's probably going to take anywhere from 10, it ranges, anywhere from like 8 to 15 minutes for that to come up to pressure. So I'm curious to see. I should start timing it to see how long it does take to come up to pressure. Let's see. Palette knives, more rectangular. Okay, just found them online in the UK. I am my mother's daughter. Short noodles in Ireland. Yeah. Oh, I didn't do one. Let's see. I might have a little bit left to... Yeah, it's just going to make like, so I'm not sure what size. These are the size. These are like super, can you see that? These are like super long, the ones in the US of A. Let me see. Yeah. The shorter ones will work out fine. I just cut that in half. This is probably like 6 inches, maybe. Let me see. I do have a little bit left in here, so let me just see if I can get enough out. Sorry, I'm just fooling around here, everybody. See if you guys can see this. There. I'm just making a short one just to see what it is, see what it was like. There we go. A little bit there. There we go. Let's roll it this way. Yeah, it's doable. Just gonna make it shorter, that's all. It's gonna be the same thing, just it comes out nice. Here it is right here. I know this one's not going in there, but they look, it's kind of messy to make, but I'm sure it's going to taste fantastic. I really, really believe that. So sorry about the crazy back and forth here. There we go. Trying to do this. Let's see. Ha! She got tired of cutting up the cherry peppers. Yeah, everybody. My mom's best friend, Rosemary, makes this. It's just called a pepper bake. It's just, what is it? Peppers, breadcrumbs, olive oil, tomatoes, and you bake that all together. It's those round cherry peppers. And it's in my mouth watering just thinking about it. And you just pick up a loaf of Italian bread and you go to Rosemary's house and you just dip the Italian bread in that pepper bake. Oh my God. If you like spice, you'll love pepper bake. So I will make sure I do that in the future to show you how to do the pepper bake. It's so good. Oh, my mom named it. I didn't know that. Let's see. No one listens anymore. Sorry. Just like it sounded like it downshifted the machine. Let's see, I'm going to attempt to make these next week using your lasagna sheets. Yeah, I mean, they're real easy, just a little time consuming. And the cool thing is, like if you guys are on a low carb or keto, I think, take zucchini. You can actually take zucchini and do the same thing. And if you're vegan, you can get the vegan cheeses if you want to and just roll them up and do exactly the same thing. And it's the same thing like with lasagna. Zucchini lasagna you can actually do. And one of my favorites, the cabbage lasagna is so good. I do have a video on that. It's delicious. It's super good. And by all means, you can probably do the roll-ups with the cabbage leaves as well. Kind of like, what do they call those? The galumpkies? The stuffed cabbage leaves? Like when they put rice and hamburger in there. You could take lasagna filling and do the same thing, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Can you tell us the inner diameter of the cooking pot? Yes, I can, as soon as it gets done cooking, because I just popped it in there. Roll them like a burrito or egg roll. You could do that, Adam, if you had, like I was at Publix today, and you can buy the fresh pasta sheets. Or if you know a place like Seed to Table, they make their own pastas there. If you talk to them, they might be able to make you the flat lasagna sheets. Or if you have your own pasta maker, either hand crank or KitchenAid has one as well. Because making pasta from scratch is easy. It's really, really easy. The hardest part is waiting for it to chill in the fridge for 30 minutes. But definitely, you can actually, you could pocket them up and try that. Or an egg roll, you could probably take an egg roll wrapper and you could probably use an egg roll wrapper to do that. Because you can take those egg roll wrappers and stuff them with anything. Like one of my favorites, which I should probably do a video on it, is taking leftover mac and cheese and leftover like pulled pork. And you put that inside an egg roll wrapper and it's so good. So good. And make like a light barbecue dipping sauce if you wanted like a dipping sauce for it. It's super good. Because like in my freezer right now, like I had leftover pulled pork and I have leftover, beef. So I would put that like in an egg roll wrapper and air fry it up. It's super good. Oh, I love it. Hey, Harry, how are you? Harry Plant. Yeah, see, Adam, you're giving me ideas. No, but really, you can take those wrappers. The cool thing, even with the biscuits, because I've done it with the biscuits as well, just for fun. I've just never done a video on it. When you have leftovers, I don't make mac and cheese a lot because, well, I just don't eat a ton of mac and cheese. Or just go to the grocery store. If you have leftover mashed potatoes, you can actually take mashed potatoes and stuffing. Like if you're doing a Thanksgiving, you can do like a Thanksgiving wrap. You can do like a cheeseburger wrap. You can do like the mac and cheese and the pulled pork wrap. Then you can move on to sweet too as well. Like if you have, like in my cabinet over here, I have like apple pie filling. Or if you have the cherry filling, you can put that in an egg roll as well and air fry it. And then you just come up with like a sauce, like a white sauce to dip it in. Lobster rolls. We'll have to make a road trip to Maine. I've never had a Florida lobster, but yeah, we'll have to do lobster rolls. I haven't had one of those in years. Yeah, the lasagna rolls with marinara sauce. Perfect, Adam. That's actually perfect. Perfect. Because basically, like my calzones, which I haven't made calzones in the new machine yet. Yeah, Cinnabon egg rolls, yeah. You can put the apple in there if you wanted to. Take and brush it with butter after it gets done cooking and take some cinnamon sugar and put it on there. Yeah, it's whatever you have for leftovers you can put in an egg roll. It's just, or even a biscuit. It works with biscuits as well, which is kind of cool. I'm just looking around the kitchen to see what I can stuff it with. But yeah, let me see. Is this coming up to pressure? It just started. You guys heard it? So now we're going to count down from the 10 minutes, and then after 10 minutes, those lasagna rolls will be done. So what you can do after that 10 minutes, take the aluminum foil off. If you want to brown it up a bit, you can probably put it on broil just to brown it up just a bit. What's my favorite thing to cook? Oof. That's tough. Because like I'm trying to think. Like everybody asks you like what your favorite meal would be, and Actually, I'm trying to think. Usually steak, like steak frites. Steak frites would be my favorite last meal to have on earth. But it has to be a dry aged steak. It has to be a dry aged ribeye. But that would be my favorite, like, last meal. But like when it comes to foodie, I'm trying to think if I have a favorite meal. Depends on the... It's weird because it depends on the season, depends on my mood. Because a lot of times, like, I'm not too big into pasta. However, I do like my homemade hamburger helper. I will make that, and it's actually quite tasty. Oh, and there's another thing. You can take your homemade hamburger helper and actually stuff it in an egg roll and bake it that way too. So I did that one day. It's just, yeah, you just get creative and just think outside the box instead of living with traditional foods, you know. Pitts is in the house. Welcome, Pitts. Lunchtime video. See, now for lunchtime, like I would do, 'cause I enjoy making like the roast beefs and the like the prime ribs. I do enjoy making those because not so much to eat the meat fresh, more so if you slice it really thin to make sandwiches. I'd really, really like to do those things. Pitts is in the house. We got 33 people here. Welcome, everybody. We love your channel. Oh, thanks. I know, I should do, because there's somebody on YouTube, what is it, something tea. I forget the name of the channel, but it's something tea. So I was watching her videos. I'm like, well, maybe I should make something like a UK recipe. Yeah, Golumkies. Yeah, the stuffed cabbage. Yeah, because believe it or not, I was driving cross country this past year. And I was in, I'm trying to think. I'm not sure if it was Nevada or Utah. I stayed overnight in a small town. Not Eli. It wasn't Eli. I can't remember where I was, but I did make a note of it. There was a shop that sold those English, what do they call them? Pasties or patsies? There was a shop that sold them there. It wasn't open when I was going through, but I just thought that was interesting to find like a UK shop, like a UK selling those out in the middle of, it was in the middle of nowhere. It was a tiny town out there. The only thing the town had going for it was that they were drilling for gold. There was drill people everywhere checking to drill for gold. Hold on, let's see, believe it or not. Oh, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. That show was from the 80s. Believe it or not, I'm walking on, yeah. The Ninja Pan is basically 8x30. Thanks. Any baking pan that fits in the rack will work. Yes, it will. You can use, like I've got Fat Daddy-O's, aluminum pans over there. You can use ceramic pans. I've used those in there. I have one out there that fits. It's like this deep and it's porcelain or ceramic. That actually works. Yeah, pasties. Thanks, Harry. But it was bizarre to see that out in that town. Because trust me, probably not a lot of UK people have driven through Utah or Nevada. And I'm not talking about Vegas and I'm not talking about Reno. I'm talking about east of those cities. Yeah, it's very desolate. Very desolate. Hi from Spain. Hi. I've been to Spain only once. I love Spain. Yeah, Pitts Woodworks. Yeah, I mean, my favorite, I'm not going to lie, my favorite Ninja Foodie appliance is the grill. However, I did come to terms with this one because my other, like the 6.5 and the 8 quart, like the 8 quart, I really didn't use it that much. I'm not going to sugarcoat things because it did a lot of things. However, the new one, there's not a lot of steps to it, especially I was flabbergasted to make rice in it. I was just, wow. It is like a Rompo peel, set it and forget it when it comes to rice and a few other meals, but it still has a learning curve because I have done a couple more of those complete meals in there. And yeah, they're not, like the cookbook sounds good, that everything's going to come out good and everything's going to be perfect when it comes out all at the same time. However, Like I did the salmon. I made salmon the other night, salmon, Brussels sprouts, and rice. The rice was crunchy, so that was no good. And I had fresh Brussels sprouts. Now, if I used frozen ones, it would have been complete mush. And the fish needed to cook a little bit longer. So I think weights, sizes of your proteins, everything, there's a huge variable. But I think once you get it down, they'll come out better. But I don't think it's going to be 100% perfect to the way, like if you cook things individually. Is it passable? Yes. Let's see. Yeah, Cornish, yeah. Carol, yeah. If I wish I took a picture of the shop. Because I was on my way back. No, I was on my way to Colorado for an expo. So I was just breezing through those towns, and I got in late, just stayed at a hotel. And then when I woke up the next morning, I went to get gas and a cup of coffee. And I was like, oh my God, they have the Cornish, the pasties or whatever they're called there. And I really wanted to try them because I've never had one. But the shop was closed, unfortunately. Yeah, the greatest American hero. There you go, yeah. It was the guy with the curly blonde hair. Yeah, if you do get the new, I agree, Harry. You won't regret it because the new one, if people are thinking about getting the Ninja Foodie appliances, and I'm not pushing this, I do have an affiliate link, but I don't push that because it has to be a personal decision because these appliances are a little bit pricey. If you're looking at the 8-quart or the 6.5, I would definitely get this one. I would save up and get that one, the new Ninja Foodie 1 lid. It's worth it because you'll see, like a lot of times, like with rice and those complete meals and stuff, like it defaults, like you don't have to pay attention like you do with the other ones. It's just, I don't know, it's just, the machine's really cool. Oh, the side-by-side air fryer. I have one of those, Adam. Actually, I had 2 of them. I had the one from Walmart and I had the one from Ninja Foodie. And I gave one to my nephew, and my twin brother has one up in New York. I don't know if he's used it. He might use it tomorrow because tomorrow's Super Bowl. But yeah. Tell Rosemary thank you, Diane. Coffee. Rochester area? No. Albany. I live outside Albany. Well, I'm not there now. I'm in Naples right now. I'm in Florida right now. Yeah, the XL oven, it's sitting right over there. The oven's right over there. I really like the oven. It's just big. It takes up a lot of real estate on your kitchen countertop, but I really, really like the oven. What I do, and I think the book tells you not to do it, and what I'm going to tell you right now, this is what I do. You can do whatever you want, but I take the old-fashioned Brillo pads. It takes the grease off. The only thing I don't use the Brillo pads on are the heating elements, because the heating elements, like cheese or drippings, will fall on there, and it's virtually impossible to get them off those heating elements. Those clear tubes that are going in there. So because I don't want to press on them. It makes me nervous to clean those. Because I've tried the Dawn Power Wash. I've tried Steam Cleaner. I've tried the Magic Eraser. I want to try one more method, but that's Stephanie from Stephanie's Kitchen. She cooks with Ninja Foodie appliances as well, so you can check her channel out. But she is going to do an upcoming cleaning video, and I don't want to give her secrets away. I haven't tried it yet, so we're going to stay tuned for her to do maybe, because she does a live on Sunday, so maybe she'll do the live cleaning on a Sunday. And but she says it works, so I am going to give it a whirl and give that a try. Because I have the Dawn Power Wash over here. It's, I don't know. But what I have found, like with the grill especially, if you wipe it down after and it's done. Yep, we're done. So we're going to go over and do a quick release on this. Which I didn't, something? I didn't even set this. Because it's set for a natural. I don't know if this will work. There we go. So I forgot to set it. You can set it for a natural release, a quick release, or a delayed release. And that's the cool thing with the new appliance, and I completely forgot about it. The natural release is just, the natural release will go down to nothing. The quick release is like what I just did, but the machine will do it automatically. In the delayed release, the default is 10 minutes, which a lot of your recipes have like a 10 or 15 minute delayed release, but we're just doing a quick one. Let me just pop over here for a second. I want to know if the 1-liter air fryer fries just as well as an Ninja grill. I can find anything that cooks meat. Okay. Yeah, no, Chris, you didn't sound demanding or anything like that. Absolutely not. What I noticed, because I cooked wings, because one of the first things I made in this new Ninja Foodie, because I wanted to play with that new steam crisp. I personally think, and this is just my personal opinion, because I tried grilling wings before and it, like, they kind of, I don't know, they were crispy, but not what I really truly wanted. My first time using this Ninja Foodie 1-lid, and I did wings. I did the steam crisp for frozen wings. It was frozen wings. They were so crispy, I just couldn't believe it. And just like I did those chicken legs the other day, I can't remember when, but I did chicken legs the other day. Wow, crispy. I I don't understand what the difference is or anything like that. But I should do a comparison video. I won't be able to get wings today or tomorrow because of Super Bowl. I should try regular air frying the wings, and then I should try the steam air frying the wings. It's done, so I'm going to pop over this way. And I didn't clean up my mess yet. So we're just going to do a quick, yeah. Sorry guys, a little messy. So like I always say, just be careful when you open it because of the steam. See that? Oh, can you get it? Yeah, you saw it. So I'm going to lift this out. Ah, see, that was hot. Ooh, maybe we'll wait a few minutes. That was hot. That was the steam. Very hot. So be careful, like what I just did. Just going to put this over here for a quick second. I know, I'm using my bare hands. Don't do this. You guys can just watch what I do. Don't do what I do. Now you're going to notice this is probably going to be pale. The cheese is melted and everything. Now if you do want, I think what I'm going to do, just taking the pan out, and I'm going to dump this water out. I'm going to pick this back up. Golly, that is heavy. I'm going to lower the lid. And I think what we're going to do is, I'm going to stop that. That ended. There we go. We're going to go to broil. Right there. 450. Not going to do it that long. But I'm going to be right here. I'm just going to hit start. I just want to brown up that cheese just a little bit. Not much. Yeah, where's the dog? Oh, I don't have a dog. There's a cat. Her name is, well, her name is Beastie Girl because she's a very feral cat. Yeah, we call her Beastie Girl. She's, not a typical cat. She's not warm and fuzzy, and I'll leave it at that. She's a bit of a beast, but she's really cute. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I miss my mom every day too. I really do. Let's see. And how, we provide a company with all liquor purchase state law. It'd be interesting for potential. Yeah, I don't know how I'd measure that unless I had some kind of contraption to measure the electricity. I don't know how I would do that. It would be a cool thing to do though, because I'm not sure if it does save you electricity, because I know some of these appliances, I'm not sure if some of them are like 1800 watts. So you would need like a sizable, you need shore power or maybe like a sizable generator to run the Ninja Foodie, because I don't know how many watts it's pulling right now. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how to measure that. I'm not good with electricity, I admit it. I can do other things, but electricity, no. Let's see, Ninja grills, I really prefer the XL Smart and Indoor over the newer XL Pro. Yeah, the sliding food, what I usually do, I use the cutting board, but this, I think I did this in my last live stream. I use a cutting board under the front of the grill, but this one, it needs to be a little bit thicker than this one. Then it keeps, because like when I make breakfast sausages, for instance, they roll off because the air circulates and makes them move and then they fall. But level it up with a cutting board or something underneath it. Let's see. You can search to find consumption figures. Yeah, I'm not, yeah, I'm sure there's a way you can do it. I have to leave that to my father or my brother or something. Beastie Girl's a Bengal tiger. No, she's out in the lanai right now. The lanai's over there, but she's resting on the lanai. Because that's where I got that from. That scratch right there. Yeah, the UK Foodie uses 1400 watts. And I think some of these, because I looked on the back of them, I'm not sure if it's the grill. One of them pulls 1800 watts. But I'm not sure if it's continuous 1800 watts or if it cycles. All right, so this is nice and lovely. All right. Yeah, make sure you don't broil it for too long, because I can see where, yeah. If you do it longer, it's going to get crispy. The pasta will get crispy. Let's see, what does it say? I watched my meter outside compared to my regular oven. The Foodie was much better according to how the meter spun. Oh yeah, I remember looking at those. Let me just take you over here, guys. Nice view of the microwave that I never use. There it is right there. And I just kicked the tripod. So yeah, I wouldn't have these upright. Let's grab this knife. Because of this. So I wouldn't do these upright at all. I would actually put them down flat because the cheese just went all to the bottom. And let's pull out one of each. I'm going to have to let them cool just a bit. And I do, you know what I want to check? Because I did have this covered. So I notice when things are covered, they don't cook. All right, this is 143. That's good. Okay, 145. I was just curious to see what the temperature was. Yeah, see, when you have things covered in the Ninja Foodie, I'm thinking maybe I should have cooked it just a bit longer. But it seems to be okay. Let's wipe that off just a bit. So yeah, let's take this out and put it on a plate. It's not attractive really. However, I think if you put them all flat, put more cheese on top, the sauce and more cheese, then you could dish them out and kind of make it, you know, the presentation. Because lasagna is very difficult to, for presentation purposes, I guess, unless you make them individually. Just looking for a spatula here. All right, so we're going to pull this one out right here, maybe. A lot of liquid in here. Whoa. And you probably should let this cool just a bit more because it would probably come out nicer. So this is the one with the meat. Looks very, very nice. And I'm just going to pull, since I was playing with this one, I'll take this one out. Yeah, see how the cheese all went to the bottom? Yeah. So I can tell just by looking, I'm just going to push this out of the way. I can tell just by looking that you want to put the sauce with the meat into the lasagna roll-up itself, because that's basically what that looks like. Oh, can you see that? That's basically what that looks like right there. So yeah, definitely put the meat and sauce into the roll-up and bake them that way. Just get a fork. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, let's see. Oh, thanks. Let's see. Harry, thank you so much. Looks good. Yeah, I would definitely, for presentation purposes, like this one looks much better than this one. This one, yeah. Oh, here she is. You want to see the beastie? No, I can't. Let me just try this first. Well, I don't usually do this, but I'm going to show you. Come on, beastie. Come on, baby. Ooh. This is Beastie Girl. Hello, Beastie Girl. She loves her treat. See, she doesn't want to be held at all. She doesn't like to be held. She doesn't like to be anything. Let me just wash my hands. Yes, she's waiting for a treat, actually. So, yeah, that's Beastie Girl. She's, yeah. I found her when she was a pound. She weighed like a pound. I found her out under my car. And, well, she's kind of stuck with me. So let's taste test these. I'm going to try the plain one first. All right, cuts nice with a fork. Yeah, the cheese. Make sure you definitely lay them flat, because see how this looks? It's kind of like null and void of cheese, and I really want some of that cheese. All right, here goes. Maybe. Just a plain cheese one. Good. Good. But no sauce and no like bits of sausage in there. Let's go for the other one. I already know. You guys already know which one I'm going to pick. Okay, there's that one. Mmm. So definitely, my face is all red. So definitely do the roll-ups and put the meat and sauce mixture in there. Then if you don't eat meat, at least put a little bit of sauce in there. It tastes a million times better than just the plain cheese one. And lay them flat. So I'm definitely going to do this again, but I'm going to take all the hints and usefulness that we just did with this video and do a new one. Beastie. So yeah, thanks everybody for following along, and look at this messy kitchen. I usually don't work this way. This is like super messy, but yeah, so they can be. But next time, I think what I'm going to do is actually, because I do have a half a container ricotta left over, I am going to actually steam bake these roll-ups, and I'm going to lay them flat. I'm going to put the meat mixture, do it the proper way, and we're going to steam bake them. I don't know how long. I'm maybe thinking, because I don't want to do it too long, maybe 15 minutes, or I don't know. I'm just thinking. Maybe we'll try 15 minutes, because that's the only way I'm going to figure this out. If anybody else has tried the steam bake lasagna, like a whole lasagna is more solid. These are not as solid, so I'm thinking maybe like 15. High, maybe 20 minutes. That's what I'm thinking for the steam baking for the lasagna. Let's see. Let's see. Trish Parker looks yummy. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, it tastes pretty good too. Let's see. She's adorable. The carnivore version. Yeah. Yes, it is. Although, I do want to tell, in the new recipe book for the Ninja Foodie One Lid, there's a tofu recipe in there. So I did get around the other day, and I picked up some, I think it called for extra firm, but I picked up firm tofu. And I did steam crisp, I steam crisp some tofu, and then I just regular air crisped some tofu. Now me, I'm not a tofu person. I don't, to me, it's like chicken breast. There's really no flavor to it. So I did bring it into work to someone that does. She's a partial vegan. We'll leave it at, she's a partial vegetarian. She knows what tofu is supposed to taste like. And also the book called for like a hoisin and chili garlic sauce. So I did make that. And she voted for the steam crisp tofu over the regular air crisp tofu. And the sauce made it because there's really no flavor to tofu. It's like a blank canvas to me, tofu. So I am gonna fool around with more tofu, but I'm gonna have my friend at work taste it. Leslie, thank you. Thank you for taste testing all my tofu creations. And yeah, because I'm not a vegetarian. I will eat tofu, but yeah, she's my taste tester for that. Let's see. Just reading here. You should get a P.O. box. I do have a P.O. box. It's up in New York though. It's listed in the description of P.O. box. Let's see. Thanks for the stream. Thanks, Harry. Good to chat. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Rush Tom. Oh, Mrs. Pransley, you missed it. You missed the beastie. She's not here. Well, she was here. I don't know where she is now. Partial vegan. Yeah, I just call her partial because she eats everything. She eats healthy, but she eats everything. But then she eats like tofu like a few times a week, where I've never really eaten tofu. I just, like the two people that I met. Let's see. The two people that I met this past summer on the road in California, they actually live in Hawaii. And I hope to see them again soon. One's a vegetarian and the other one's vegan. So I did experiment, like I made vegetarian or vegan pizza. So it did actually come out one good. Excuse me. Pardon me. Yes, thanks Trish. Yeah, because this has been on for a long. I'm jealous. How long has it been on for? Oh my goodness, 97 minutes. Yeah. So I'm going to hang it up from here, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for tuning into the live stream. Appreciate y'all. I really do. And not sure when my next live stream is going to be, because next weekend I'm not going to be here. Yes, let me know if you guys make these. Let me know how they turn out. Because I will be doing a video, but I'm actually going to steam it for the video, I think. Just to see how it comes out, because I did it this way, the traditional pressure cook way, but now I want to try the steam baking, just to see how the rolls come out. Oh, excuse me one moment. Sorry, I'm coughing, I'm sorry. Let's grab something to drink. It should be in my description of my other videos, because I don't think I did a description for this one yet. Because this live stream business is still new to me, because I tried it at 3 o'clock and it didn't go through because I had it unlisted. I know. But I'm getting better with this technology. I really am. All right, thanks, Adam. Yeah, check out some of my other videos. It should be in the description. You have to expand the description. It's all the way down at the bottom, or midway, perhaps. All right. So thanks everybody for watching, and stay tuned for more videos and also more lives of me live cooking. I'm going to try to come up with a better system here, but maybe like a table in front of me, and that would, yeah. The pub. I wish I could go to the pub. I'm on call tonight, so I can't drink. Ugh, that stinks. Enjoy yourself at the pub. Okay, thanks everybody. Take care.